I want to welcome Aaron Davis, who is the son of Miles Davis, the late jazz legend, and also Vince Wilburn Jr., who is his nephew. How are you?
Great to be here.
Together with Cheryl Davis, Miles Davis's daughter, they manage the business and the creative legacy of Miles and his estate. He's just been awarded his own stamp in both Paris and in the United States, and you're here to talk about the business of Miles Davis.
That's right.
What does this stamp symbolize? I mean, it's a major milestone. What's the significance to you?
To me, I mean, you know, from someone who's, forget being related to him, I mean, just being around him and the seriousness of the way he takes what the music means. I don't want to say meant to him, what it means to him. And what it meant to him, I mean, it's like wow, it's like what a big accomplishment, you know, to have a stamp. Finally, he would probably say, what took you so long, you know? But it was you know, it's amazing, man. A kid from East St. Louis, Illinois, actually born in Alton, from East St. Louis, Illinois, to here, you know, and the span of his career, what happened in between, you know.
How good of a job did he do in terms of retaining control of his intellectual property? Because you hear so much about jazz artists and soul artists that were robbed earlier in their career.
Well, I don't think he was ever robbed. I mean, I think he retained what he could and what was available at the time. Because he was a smart businessman. You know?
Okay, well, I guess that's the key. And how did he become a smart businessman in the context of the music business?
Well, I think he probably from his dad, you know.
His dad was a dentist, but his dad he was one of the first African American to attend Northwestern University in Evanston, Illinois. His dad had a Jaguar when blacks couldn't even drink out of a water fountain. He had acres, he had a farm, you know. So when you're surrounded by, you know, that role model, and his uncles were all, you know, well-dressed, well-versed men, you know, take care of your money. He used to tell us, take care of your money, you know. Yeah, I mean, really, you know, don't spend, he could spend because he made it, you know.
Right.
He would make it, so, you know, but he was on Erin and I, you know, save your money, invest.
You're both musicians, you both played with Miles. What was it like to play with him, and was he harder on you because you were family?
I didn't feel like he was harder on me, but I put a lot of pressure on myself, so I don't think I actually did my best because I was too worried about what he was going to think. And then by the time I figured out that I needed to just relax and play what I need to do, it was kind of like the end. I was right when I was about to leave anyway. So.
Right.
I thought it was great. On my Facebook page, I said University of Miles Davis. You know, that's where I attended school.
I mean, what was it like?
Well, I mean, it was like the hot seat. For a drummer, it's the hot seat. But you know what, man? It makes you stronger, you know? And then when you lead your own band, as we do, we know how to talk to, we know what we want out of our band members based on being around Miles and learning from him.
The writer Quincy Troop, who wrote Miles and Me, had some pretty interesting anecdotes, which really struck me. He said, his moodiness and occasional meanness, it was just his way of getting to know you, testing you, which is what he did with everybody he encountered, even with the friends and musicians who encountered him. Is that an accurate reflection, or is it unfair?
No.
I think it's an opinion. I don't know if
It's his opinion, but for us...
Well, it's something that you hear a lot about.
Yeah, but you got to know him. You got to be around him enough.
Okay.
If he liked you, he liked you. He'd do anything for you. But if he didn't like you, then he didn't like you. But I mean, there was this mystique, you know, Prince of Darkness, and he's not attainable, and you can't talk to him. No, man, no. He taught me, and I know Erin can agree, man. I mean, he taught me so much, you know, just about life, man, just about me. You know, if you're in this art, or if you're in music, man, take it seriously. Don't BS the music.
And there's a movie in the works that includes Don Cheadle playing Miles Davis. Tell me about that project.
We can't. No, I mean, it's a script written by Stephen Begelman, and we would really like to come back with Don and talk about it, but it's not a cradle to the grave. Yeah, it's not a cradle to the grave biopic. You know, it's going to be like I don't want to give it away, but we want to come back and really put the blast on you with Don, you know. And Antoine Fuqua directing.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you, Erin Davis.
Hey, thank you. Man. Thank
And
you.
Vince Wilburn Jr.
Thanks for having us.
For talking to me about Miles Davis, and keep me posted on everything you're doing.
Absolutely.
We'll be back.
And with the heads of Miles Davis Properties LLC, I'm Lee Hawkins. We'll see you next time.